everybody, today we are making chu curry, or you can call it curry sauce. This is the ingredient we're going to need for our curry sauce. We have our bell pepper, red and green, regular potatoes. I have okra, it was on my freezer, 2 medium onions, red and purple, shallots, green onions. We have our bay leaf and hot peppers. We have our cherry tomatoes, ginger, sweet potatoes, that's the purple one, and the white sweet potatoes, they was in the freezer, and carrots. I have little bell peppers. If you don't have them, you can use the big ones. I'm using all of them today. Now let's get started. In our pot, we have 1 cup of oil. You can use any oil you like. And I have 5 pieces of chicken that was together, the leg and the thigh, so I cut it in half. You can use any chicken you like here. It's about 1.5 to 2 pounds of the chicken, and we are going to fry them on both the sides. After we brown them both of the side, we are going to take it off, put it aside for later. In the meanwhile, we are blending the cherry tomatoes, and all the measurement and the ingredient going to be on the description box. After we blend the tomatoes, in the same blender, we are going to blend the white onion, the green onions, and the shallots, and the bell peppers. And I forgot to mention earlier, we have garlic also. We are going to blend it all together. Then we're going to add our blended tomatoes and our bay leaf. Give it a stir. We already chopped the purple onions and some of the bell pepper. We're going to add it in it to the tomatoes. We're going to give it a stir and let it cook for 5 minutes, and we're going to add the blended ingredients. Now we're going to add all our potatoes and our curry powder, and I'm going to add half teaspoon of salt. And that's the seasoning I just add into it, 1 package, and we're gonna give it a stir. And it's optional, you don't have to add it, you just add more flavor to it and the color. And we're going to add our turmeric powder. If you have a fresh one, you can use it. And we're going to stir our onion sauce right now. Every like 5 minutes, just reduce the heat because you don't want it to get burned. I've been stirring it for like now 20 to 25 minutes. You're gonna see the difference of the color of the onions. Is more of the oil is coming out, and when you see it looking like that, you can add your water and you give it a stir. The sauce been boiling 15 minutes after we added the water. Now we're going to add our chopped carrots, okra, and our pepper. Those are hot pepper. If you don't like hot pepper, you can skip them. And we added the chicken also. We'll give it a stir. And then we are going to add our chicken bouillon seasoning. And we're going to add fresh black pepper and give it another stir, and you reduce the heat. And I forgot to mention earlier, we did season the chicken before we fry them. We season them with chicken seasoning and a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt. I will put the measurement on the description box, but if you feel like it's not enough salt, you can add your own salt. Like I always say, sometimes that I mention that we don't like salt in my house. I don't cook a lot of salt. That's why I don't put too much salt on my cooking. And most of the seasoning I use, they do have salt in them. So be careful when you put salt. And I am just checking the potatoes, and if they cook, I am using a kebab stick to just stick them in. If they come out easily, that means they're ready. If it's hard and inside, you have to wait, just like you do with cake. Going to add the broccoli and chopped cilantro and put the lid back for 5 minutes. We're going to serve it with white rice. And this sauce today took me about an hour and a half, and you can feel free to put any vegetable you like. If you don't like some of the vegetable I used, you do not have to use them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like, share, and comment on Yarama.